Kyle wasn't there anymore, helped Eric get that advantage on Todd when he was able to get the lead.
Well, when he went down into turn one in the middle, you'd almost think he would have given up. You know, this isn't a good place to be. I better try to reposition myself for another run at him. But he didn't. He ran through the middle wide open, and watch, down the hill and grabs the lead, clears Todd Bodine all by himself.
Had a little bit of help from about 3-4 truck links back from Timothy Peters, but we had Kyle Busch right on the back bumper of Todd Bodine.
Aric Almirola will have a big smile on his face when he gets out of that truck in victory lane, and we'll be back forward. We're going to take a quick break. Aric Almirola muscled his way to the front in Michigan. Welcome back to Brooklyn, Michigan. Let's head right to victory lane and Ray Dunlap.
Well, there's no question about it. Chassis number 11 knows its way to victory lane, and Aric Almirola is getting pretty good at it, too. Second win of 2010 as he rolls in here with the Graceway Pharmaceuticals truck. And, Eric, if I can, I want to get your helmet here. I want everybody to see this here because he's got some pretty good graphics here. But if you'll notice the skull on the back, it's got a little gold tooth. Tell us the story there.
Yeah, we've been struggling with our luck at the beginning of the year. We just had terrible luck, and we got a new helmet, and it's got a gold tooth on it. We thought that'd change our luck, and it's 2 for 2, so that's awesome. I can't thank Graceway Pharmaceuticals enough for sticking behind us through the winter, and everybody that supports this deal, Wiley X, Coca-Cola, Billy Blue Motorsports, man, what an awesome team. This is their first win at Michigan, so I finally did something Kyle didn't do. Where
were you in the first half of the race? I didn't even notice you were out there.
Yeah, we struggled. Man, dirty air was so bad today. Clean air was so important, and we got to the front, and when we got in clean air, it just was a different truck. It drove great. It was a little bit free where I'd fought tight all day, but Richie Waters, all the guys at Billy Blue Motorsports, they worked their tails off all week long, and it shows, man. We had an awesome truck, and like I said, I want to thank Graceway Pharmaceuticals. They stuck behind us, and they've been a great supporter of ours, and I want to thank the fans. What a crowd today. I was doing my burnout there, and I seen them all cheering and waving and stuff, so that's cool. That makes you feel good when you come and see a packed house like that.
Congratulations. Enjoy it. Win number 2 of 2010 for Aric Almirola.
Todd Bodine coming in to celebrate with him. And let's take a look at our Dodge save of the race, and we know what this is.
This is your leader. If you want to know how much these guys are on the edge, every lap, Todd Bodine had to be looking at Kyle Busch's eyes about, right?
We've seen so many times where somebody gets this out of shape that they lose control of that truck. Obviously, there's a reason Kyle Busch races on Sunday, because he's really, really good.
That was our Dodge save of the race. Take a look at our point standings. Todd Bodine, 55 in front of Aric Almirola. Aric making a little dent in that lead that Todd Bodine has with this win today.
Matt Crafton led our points a year ago this time, and now he's dropped all the way back to the 10th spot.
Chris Voda, I think you're standing by with Kyle Busch.
Well, those last 8 laps at Michigan were about as wild as they get. Kyle, you tried the outside, then you tried the inside. Anything you do differently on those last closing laps, or did you give it everything you had?
We saw I pretty much gave it everything I had. So thanks to M&M's, Flexco, Toyota, all the guys that gave me a good truck today. Just suck at Michigan.
Well, and I know it's a tough track. I mean, guys like Hornaday, Skinner, all these other big names in the series have not won at this track. Is it just that tough of a track?
Aric Almirola did it in a 51. I've driven it for 5 years and couldn't get it.
Thanks, Kyle.
How about a frustrated Kyle Busch not being able to figure out this racetrack? And the performances that we saw coming into this, their best finish before the race, take a look at the numbers they did today.
Well, Kyle Busch is the only one on this whole list that didn't better his finish. So, Ray, you were right on the money there. If Kyle Busch is the only one of those guys that didn't better his finish, and Aric Almirola went from 36 to first, so that was a fairly good improvement.
Worst to first.
Can I remind Kyle Busch that the 2 dudes that beat him are pretty good? Aric Almirola and Todd Bodine.
And it's not just a gimme. When it comes to this series, it's not just a gimme that a person like Aric Almirola is not going to be strong. Todd Bodine, people like that.
Our next truck race, Iowa Speedway for the Iowa 200. That's July 11th at